Smith. I'm with Knightz Production, one of the hosts here on Across the Middle, interactive NFL debate show with my analysts over here. We got each analyst for each division. We're enjoying what we're doing so far. It's our first episode. Come check us out. We want to get this show started by actually starting on doing our own mock draft here. Our analysts are going to pick from their teams and their divisions and pick the best player available that will meet their team's needs. So I'm going to go ahead and start it off. I'm taking care of the AFC South. So my first pick, I'm going to pick Jadeveon Clowney from USC, University of South Carolina. Kid's a beast. He's going to be across from J.J. Watt. I think he's going to hold it down and be the next real deal there. So, but I'm going to go ahead and pass it down to the St. Louis Rams, who have the second pick. So St. Louis, where are you at?
St. Louis Rams with the second pick in the draft. They're looking at the franchise bookend. They're going with Greg Robinson, tackle from Auburn, a.k.a. Orlando Pace Jr.
Okay, that's all right. So, number third draft pick in the NFL is going to Jacksonville. And I'm going to go ahead with Johnny Football from Texas A&M, if I'm correct. And what's going on with that? I think he's going to be the face of that franchise and be the quarterback there. They don't want to bring Tebow in, but they need to fill the seats and get the right people in the door. I think he's going to be a person they can build a team around and build a future around. So I'm going to pick Johnny Football. Good luck over in Jacksonville. And number 4 pick goes to the Cleveland Browns. Of all people. Wow.
So with the 4th pick in the 2014 NFL Draft, the Cleveland Browns will be taking Blake Bortles, quarterback out of Central Florida. Unfortunately, we won't be able to have the star power of Johnny Manziel, but I feel like the fans need a little bit more than star power right now, so we got the QB with the biggest upside in the draft.
Nice. So I'm going to go ahead to the 5th pick. I'm a Broncos fan. You know, I can't stand the Raiders, but I'm going to go ahead and not be biased about this pick. I'm going to go ahead and give them Sammy Watkins from Clemson. Playmaker, get behind the defenses, it's fast. Their philosophy, you know, if they run a 4-3 or 4-4, you automatically get a contract with the Raiders. So go Raiders. Got somebody from Matt Schaub to throw to now. So I'm going to go with the next pick of the draft, which is going to go to ATL, going to Atlanta. So Atlanta, where you at?
Welcome to Atlanta. We're going to be picking Jake Matthews, offensive tackle out of Texas A&M. Playing either side of the line, going to help keep the quarterback upright. Unfortunately, Atlanta Falcons were a team that underperformed last year. They had a lot of unfortunate injuries in the offensive side of the ball, but this year, hopefully keeping Matt Ryan up will help them out.
Okay. Ooh, Tampa Bay got a new coach over there. Where you at?
So Tampa Bay is coming in. They're having Lovie Smith out of Chicago, and we all know Lovie loves that defense. So they will be picking Khalil Mack out of Buffalo.
Wow.
The 7th pick.
Okay, I hear you. So Minnesota. Oh man, hold up. I don't know who they're gonna pick. Minnesota, where you at?
All right. So Minnesota has a lot of holes they need to fill, considering the terrible season that they just had. Everyone thinks they should be looking at a quarterback right now, but with the 2 guys, Bortles and Manziel off the board, they're going to want to look at some other holes to fill. I think a huge need for them would be on defense, especially with the loss of Jared Allen. May not get a pass rush this early, but the fact that C.J. Mosley out of Alabama is still available, I think that's who they're going to take at number 8.
Okay. So, number 9, Buffalo. What's up?
All right. Buffalo Bills, they got their franchise quarterback in E.J. Manuel. Got a few weapons in there, but it's time for them to solidify a little bit more. Either protect him up front or give him a little help on the outside.
Okay.
So with the number 9 pick, Buffalo Bills will take Taylor Lewin out of Michigan.
Ooh, a solid pick. Solid pick. I like that. Okay, so we're going to have a brief break in a second, but the last pick for right now, if we hit our commercial, I believe that goes to Detroit.
All right, that's me again, guys. Working with the NFC North. Detroit Lions, another team with a lot of firepower on offense. It's about time that they, too, look at some defensive help, solidify that defense, especially with the big defensive front they have. They just need a little help in the back end, they'll solidify everything. They're going to look at Justin Gilbert out of Oklahoma State with the number 9 pick.
Okay, yeah, I like that, like that. Okay, so we're going to be back with a quick break. It's another one of our sponsors, part of the whole Knightz Production TV channel, so we'll be right back.
Hey guys, welcome to Top Trio.
Welcome to Top Trio.
An interactive show where we talk about our top 3 picks for a specific genre of the week.
2-game, I'm just going to continue on the Square hate year, but it's going to have to be Final Fantasy X.
Grand Theft Auto 5. I mean, there was.
What?
I mean,
Wow!
I mean, there was like.
Okay, well, we're back. So, Tennessee Titans, another one of my team, handling the AFC South for now. But I'm going to go ahead with Clinton Dixon. Explosive safety, coming straight out. I think he's going to be a great pick for them. They need help on the defense so bad. So I wish them the best. I think he'll be the face of that defense and they can move forward. So I'm going to go ahead down to the next pick of the NFL draft, which is going to go to, let's see, that is going to the New York Giants. Where you at?
New York Giants here. All right, the New York Giants need a lot of help. We need a little bit of linebacker help. We filled the CB help in the draft. We also need O-line help. But with the current picks on the board and the O-linemen that already left, they'll use this to pick somebody to replace Hakeem Nicks on the outside. And with the 12th pick of the NFL draft, the New York Giants are going to select Mike Evans.
Whoa, okay. Surprised made it that far. Okay. So, we're back to St. Louis. You guys got all the picks in the first round. Okay, St. Louis, where you at?
St. Louis has got a few holes to fill. There's some questions. Is Bradford the guy? Should they go for a quarterback? I think in this spot they're going to play it safe and try to shore up the secondary. Take Darqueze Dennard, cornerback, Michigan State.
Whoa, okay. Nice pick. So, okay, Chi-Town, Chicago, what's up?
All right, so Chicago's done a lot of work in the free agency, picking up Jared Allen. So they got a pretty stout defensive line. Also picking up Jay Rattler from the Cowboys last year. They have pretty good corners and pretty good safeties. So I think they're just going to work a little bit harder on that D-line as well. There's a lot of defensive talent. But I think they would take Aaron Donald out of University of Pitt at number 10, D-tackle.
Okay. So, Pittsburgh. Oh, what's up, Pittsburgh?
All right, so the Pittsburgh Steelers have a huge need in cornerback this year. Ike Taylor's come back for one more year, but this is probably going to be his last one. He definitely dropped off a step last season. He's unable to shadow their number 1 wide receivers anymore, so right now is the perfect time to pick up who's going to pick up the throne. Unfortunately, Darqueze Dennard has already been taken, so has Justin Gilbert, so they're going to have to take the best one available, which will be Kyle Fuller.
Ooh, okay. I know some teams are mad about that. So let's break it down to Jerry Jones and the Cowboys.
All right, I'm doing the NFC East here. So we've already done the Giants here. On the board right now, the Cowboys need a lot of help. They have an older quarterback, but considering the fact that they lost one of their best players in Marcus Ware, they're going to go ahead and look to fill up the linebacker position. I'm going with Anthony Barr at UCLA.
I like that pick. So, one of the teams that I choose not to like, but they're the home team around here, I'm going with the Baltimore Ravens, the AFC North. What's good?
So as a big Steelers fan, unfortunately I have to pick for the Baltimore Ravens, but they are a good team. They picked a number 1 pick safety last year. They have him as free safety, but he's definitely better as a strong. So this year I have them taking a really good free safety, best one available currently, and that would be Calvin Pryor out of Louisville.
Okay, that's all right. So now we're down to the New York Jets, man. What are Geno and them going to do over there?
Okay, so despite the quarterback battle they have going on, this team also has a lot of holes to fill as well. They need a little help at cornerback, a little help at wide receiver as well. But considering they're picking the draft, it would be very smart for them to take the best player available. And I think they would go with, out of LSU, Odell Beckham Jr., wide receiver.
Woohoo! It's a strong pick. Right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring it down to the rivals, the Miami Dolphins. What's up?
All right, so that's me again with the Dolphins. Dolphins just need help across the board, to be fairly honest. Another team, although they had a solid season, they're going to want to put it together, put it back to back, and just get a little better on the end. So I think with their picks, they'll be looking at, they have needs at wide receiver, cornerback, and outside linebacker. But with what's available, I think they would go with Bradley Roby out of Ohio State.
Oh, okay. I know some teams down at the bottom are a little upset with that one.
They'll be all right.
So I'm going to go with the 20th pick is going to Arizona Cardinals. We're going to take a break after this. But go ahead, Arizona.
Arizona's got a few holes to fill. They could use some help at safety. They lost Bell. Matthews coming off a torn ACL. They use some help at D end, outside linebacker. Abraham had 11.5 sacks, but he's 36. They lost Dansby to Cleveland. But I think they're going to shun all that, and they're going to go for the quarterback. They've been looking for it since Kurt Warner. Derek Carr, Fresno State.
Wow, go ahead and sign his brother over there because you know he can go wherever he's going to go. So we're going to hit this commercial right quick. We'll be back shortly.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Hip Hop Bread is in the house. Join me next Tuesday as I razzle, dazzle your taste buds with my buffalo chicken dip. Tune in next Tuesday.
Hey, so we're back. Next up on the list, I believe, is that Green Bay?
Yes, it is. Green Bay picking at number 21. Aaron Rodgers, it's a bad man, like Stephen A. always says. You need to give him a little help on offense. So I think they're going to be looking at the wide receiver out of USC, Marquise Lee.
Ooh. Yeah, somebody probably going to be trading with that one. I don't think that one's going to fall that low. Okay, so next up, we got Philadelphia Eagles. What's Sunshine going to do over there?
Philadelphia Eagles, they were going to take Marquise Lee, but considering the fact that Green Bay jumped ahead and went ahead and took him, I'm going to go with best available. I would have gone with best available, but I'm not because I don't think Eagles are too overly concerned about their defense. I think this may be actually reaching a little bit, but since he's on the board still, I'm going to go ahead and go wide receiver Kelvin Benjamin out of Florida State.
Ooh, got a nice little deep out there. Okay, well, Kansas City and Andy Reid over there, they need help. So I'm going to go ahead with Brandon Cooks. I think he's going to be he's the Deshaun Jackson they need over there. Kid's going to be nice. So I'm going to go ahead with the 24th pick is Cincinnati Bengals. I'd like to see them do something in that division, like for real. Outside of winning it and then losing in the playoffs.
So the Cincinnati Bengals with the 24th pick, they need a cornerback. They have two aging cornerbacks right now and then another cornerback on the wrong side of Achilles tendon surgery. So picking up somebody young, somebody fast would be the best thing to do right now. Several cornerbacks have already gone, so they're going to be going with Jason Verrett, a little bit undersized but has blazing speed, good instincts.
Okay. Nice. So next up, we got Phillip Rivers and the San Diego Chargers. I'm going to go ahead and go out on a limb here, say they need some help in the middle of the defense. I'm going to go ahead with defensive tackle out of Notre Dame, Luis Nix. I think he's going to be able to get off the blocks, especially with our division with Peyton Manning. The fact that he can clog those holes and get in any gap that's going to be there for him. So I'm going to go ahead with Luis Nix for the San Diego Chargers. So next up, wow, Browns again?
We're doing it right now. So with the 26th pick in the draft, the Cleveland Browns are going to be getting a beautiful tight end that's going to be a nice big target for the QB they got with the 4th pick. They're going to be getting Eric Ebron. He's going to be a nice big target, going to make sure that their offense is nice and dangerous.
Okay. So next up in the draft, we're talking about dangerous offenses and possibly good QBs. I'm going to go ahead over to Drew Brees and New Orleans Saints.
So the New Orleans Saints with the 27th pick, they've got a really great offense already. So we decided to go defense on this. They're going to be getting Coney Ealy, defensive end out of Missouri.
Oh, that's a nice. Okay, that's a little reach, but okay. So now I'm going to go ahead and bring up the Panthers. I mean, they ain't got no wide receiver. I don't know what they're going to do on offense. They got no tackle. I don't know how they're going to go with this pick. But I'm going to go ahead and bring up the Panthers over here with Cam Newton.
So the Panthers had a really tough year. They lost basically their entire offensive line. They lost all their wide receivers. It's going to be a tough year coming back for them. I believe the best thing would be to try to rebuild that line. A lot of tackles have already been taken in the draft, but we will be trying to take Zach Martin out of Notre Dame. Okay.
So I'm going to go ahead over here and talk to the Patriots and Bill Belichick. And I'm not even going to say anymore. I can't stand the Patriots. But go ahead, Patriots.
So the Patriots do a very good job of taking the best player available. They never reach on anybody. They basically bring in whoever's coming in to work hard, and they put them to work. Which is why this pick is so hard for me, considering all the things that they could do with them. But I think with their draft board, they need a little help on the D-line, especially on the outside in the pass rush. And with Stephen Tuitt out of Notre Dame still being available, I think that's where they would go.
Okay. So I'm going to go ahead over here to San Francisco. What you going to do?
San Francisco's got a couple needs. They lost 2 starting cornerbacks to the Raiders, Carlos Rogers and Terrell Brown. I think they're going to forego that, though, and I think they're going to go offense and take Cody Latimer out of Indiana. Michael Crabtree usually doesn't make it the whole season, so I think they're going to look to add a little bit of a playmaker at wide receiver who can hopefully make it through the season.
Okay. And the Broncos, my team, I'm going with Ryan Shazier from Ohio State. We need a linebacker. We lost Phillips. We lost Ayers. We lost Woodyard. It's time to amp it up. Let's get that run defense going. So okay, I'm going with him. So last up is Seattle Seahawks, and can't stand them either.
Fortunately, when you're a Super Bowl champion, you can kind of pick the best available. I think the best available also is going to fit a need to have the middle of their offensive line. They're going to take Xavier Surafilo, offensive guard out of UCLA.
Oh, nice. Okay, well, that's our mock draft. We'll get it out to you guys, show you how we did it here. You guys can chime in. You can come up with your own drafts. Tell us maybe we didn't meet the needs that you guys thought we would have met for your teams. This is our first episode. We'll be back for more next week. Check out the draft on Thursday. We may have a little stuff for you guys on the site to look at. But this is me signing off. I just want to thank all the analysts for coming out. It was great. So I don't know if you guys want to give a shout out to the fans out there. But this is our first episode.
Jerry Rice Cake fell to the second round just now.
Where's Deion Sanders' brother?
He got drafted last year, remember?
Oh, he did. He got first overall, didn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's all right. I'm happy for him. What was his name again?
Leon Sandcastle.
Leon Sandcastle.
So, y'all have a good night, man. I'll catch you guys next week.
I'll holler. Roll Tide. Go Bulls.